All right, it's time to check out another song by MIRAR. I've heard one song thus far called Rose Bon Bon, and there was a lot to take in. I think I gave that a halfway decent, but Metal Burb and Drew Fortune keep telling me I need to check out more of this band. So does Marcus Vick from Invent Animate. But importantly, Palooza has requested this via Patreon, so thank you very much for that. Let's check this out. It's part of an album here called Ascension. The song is called Sur ses épaules. 4 minutes, 22 seconds long. Let's check it out. And go. And go. I feel the tempo. Great start. Industrial, machine-like groove. A bit of ride cymbal. A sort of synthy tone. And a harpsichord. Yeah, it's like dubstep, deathcore. So far, so cool. A much more consistent song than the first one I heard, which I'm liking. These double kicks are insane. All programmed like. Part of its charm, though, is the precision. Got some piano going on. I'm enjoying this. Dark tone there. Lovely layer of the synth. It's an impressive full sound they have. There's a fullness to the distorted guitars. Okay. It's a different temperature. It hints at being like a sort of cello being plucked, but it's sort of produced in an unusual way. Swelling up and down. The sort of crunchy synth. It's very unique. Gradual in its progression. How are they ending this? There's not much time left. There's almost fuzzy staticness, as if played back on an old vinyl. At moments. What on earth? Surprising. I was thinking there at the start that we might get a full song from that group. Okay, we're just doing the one song for now. Interesting. Very interesting. I liked that a whole lot more than the first one because the first one I thought was just really leaning into that sort of unusual, very machine-like fax machine sort of noises that really you could cut and chop up and rearrange the song again. And I don't think it would have any more or any less impact. This song, however, Sur ses épaules, has a much more interesting linear journey to it. The second half of that song was completely different to the first. That sort of when it transitioned into almost like a cello being plucked or a double bass or something, but then they had that sort of pulsing, rising and falling, staticky piano with some production on it thing. It was quite interesting. And the first half I really quite enjoyed. I thought it was good. I think it's like I enjoy some dubstep. I enjoy metal. The combination of those things have done well. I'm absolutely here for. And this, of their two songs, is the best of that I've heard, in my opinion. Or I'm being desensitized to it somehow, and it's becoming a bit more normal for me. But I just thought that had better groove. I mean, the drums were pretty straight in it, but what the instrumentation around it was doing was some offbeat bits and pieces, which created the groove element, which I thought was great. I'm pining a little bit for some vocals, but I didn't really need it. It's like the best instrumental on an album I could think of, really. I thought that was really interesting. Gosh, certainly more than halfway decent. But how much more? Definitely solid. I thought it was pretty interesting. I mean, here's the thing. Artists ideally are quite varied. So you can't really get a full flavor of them by listening to one song, which I had done thus far in Rose Bonbon. And maybe it's as simple as this has shown me some other sides to them, which I think are very interesting. And that's made it more interesting to me. I want to hear it again. I really enjoyed that first half. That's usually for me, it's delicious, which I was not expecting. And I thought it was very interesting how they developed that. I'm a bit stunned, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to like that as much as I did. That was very interesting. I don't know how I would fare over the course of an album. It's 50 minutes of God knows what, but that song was very cool. I want to hear that again. There's definitely a place in my world for that. I hope their other songs are similar in terms of a bit of sonic variety and some satisfying grooves without going too far into the just like random noises element of things. That was good.